Welcome back in, everyone, to our interview booth here at the 2025 Arizona Tennis Classic. Joining me now, a man through to round number 2 of this event in singles. Of course, the current world number 79, and the man whom right off the bat I have to ask a question of, because, my friend, I had the chance to call your Indian Wells round 1 victory for Tennis Channel, which, by the way, congratulations to you on that win. Listen to your pronunciation on the ATP website. You said Corentin Moutet. I said that on air. I got a lot of grief for it. They said, no, it's Moutet. So I had the chance to ask you now for clarification. How should we be pronouncing your name, my friend? And by the way, congrats on the victory.
Thank you. Well, there is two ways of pronouncing. There's the American way and French way. So usually I introduce myself to Corentin Moutet. Mm-hmm. That's how I say, so people can easily pronounce it. And the real way, French one, is Corentin Moutet. But it's very tough for international people.
Je parle un peu, mais je ne comprends pas. So I think I can do Corentin Moutet. I think I have that in me.
That's good enough.
Good to know, and now the world knows as well. So appreciate you clarifying that, and obviously, sincerely appreciate the victory today. Another top 100 win for you over Adam Walton. Talk me through the match, how you would grade your performance here in round 1.
Yeah, I played good. I was quite stable mentally today, I think. I played some great shots. I think I was playing smart, trying to slow down the game whenever I can, because he's playing very fast. He's a very intense player, with both sides he can play very fast. So my game was to put one more ball in the court, run good, being consistent, and that's what I did today, so I'm happy about it.
No, it was impressive to watch, and I asked this question to a player earlier, a similar question. I know the draw gets more difficult as you go, but from your own perspective, is the first match of a tournament the hardest match? Just getting acclimated to the courts, the environment? I'm curious if you feel that way.
Yeah, it is, because the conditions are different every week. Sometimes the balls change, the courts change, everything is different, every week. So you have to get used to it. But it's the same for the opponent as well. So usually the first round are not the best level that people can watch, best tennis level. But it's never easy to arrive in a new tournament. Practice is much different than the match. So even if we had a few days to get used to the conditions, it's never the same. So yeah, I will say, of course, usually you play a better opponent once you get more far in the draw, but yeah, it's never easy to play a first round.
No, that makes a lot of sense to me, and for you in particular, someone who, you use the word practice here as you're starting out. Anyone who watches you are as creative of a player as we have, and whether it be the short angles, the drop shots, just all the different things you throw at an opponent. For lack of a better question, how do you go about practicing that? When you tell your coach, hey, we're working on drop shots for 15 minutes today, he's like, no, we're not, my friend. Just what does that give and pull look like?
I think people misunderstand, quality and work. I think, everybody see me as a talented player, doing drop shots, as you can say, tweeners, whatever. But I think, that's for me the best compliment that someone can give me is that I'm working hard, which is, true. I work a lot. I spend a lot of time on court, in the gym, I'm very intense, and I think if you ask to the players, the thing they will say is that I'm fast and I'm very intense. So to have this kind of game style, you have to practice a lot. So of course my creative style is something that people appreciate, and I like it, But yeah, that's not how you win matches. You win matches practicing hard for a long time, being intense, consistent, and that's how you win matches, and that's how I like to win matches. So yeah. For me, I will define myself more like this.
I like that. And it's a credit to you. You are able to do all those different things. I think you're at your best when you're taking an early rise and just, again, gunning line. People not expecting that from you. You mentioned the speed component. I'll ask. I was a tennis player once, maybe not your level, but we've all been there. Do you think you're the fastest guy on tour? How valuable is that speed? How much when you're in the gym is that something you are so cognizant of training and working on?
The fastest? No, I wouldn't say that, because there's many other players who are very fast as well. So no, I think I'm a fast player. I can run fast. I practice a lot in the gym. I'm doing a lot in the gym. So yeah, I think that Yeah, I don't know how to answer.
Far too humble. Do you think you're on the list?
No,
I'm
not humble. You know, I'm trying to be realistic. I don't care to be humble for for people, you know, that they like, so they can like me. No, that's not the point. I think that I'm fast, but there is like a Dominor, I can say, you know, like Dimitrov. Like there's many great players and fast players that have a better ranking than me, so that will not be realistic to put myself first.
Now, I'm going to disagree. I think you're on the short list. I don't know who's number one, but I think you belong in the conversation, my friend.
I think I'm in the conversation, but being number one, I don't think so.
No, we all see Carlos Alcaraz do a full slide from one alley to the other, and that's when you're like, oh, okay, maybe that guy is a little different. My last two questions for you: scheduling. To have this event in between Indian Wells and Miami, how valuable is that? And on that same note, knowing that we have this Sunshine Swing, why was South America and the Golden Swing the choice you made in February?
I mean, I like South America a lot. You know, the vibe there. People love sports there. They are very like passionate about sports. So I love the crowd. I like because it's you play outside. It's usually warm. You know, it's intense physically. So I think that even if like for the moment I didn't win a lot of matches there, you know, you still work on your game, on your physique, on your fitness when you play matches there. So yeah, I like to take it as a like big practice. Of course, if I can do good result, I'm happy about it as well. And then for me, it's my first time playing Miami, Indian Wells and Miami. So I'm discovering, you know, it's such a great tournament. I thought it would be much hotter, you know, the weather, that it will rain less, but I mean, I like it. The conditions are nice, and to be able to play here when you like lose early in Indian Wells, it's good. You know, it's a big tournament, great conditions as well. So it's good. It's good. So you can play more matches, especially when you didn't win a lot of matches in the beginning of the year.
Sure. No, I absolutely agree. And again, to have this many top 100 players in Phoenix, we're certainly happy to have you. My last question for fans who haven't had the chance to watch you play very frequently, who haven't had the chance to call a match of yours, what should they be looking for when you're playing to say, oh, okay, he's playing his best today? What do you hope they take away from watching you out on court?
I think authenticity, you know. I think I'm myself on the court. Sometimes people like it, sometimes people doesn't, but yeah. I think you can always expect myself to be how I am, the real me, you know, and I think that's what I'm trying to do, you know, not to fake, not to pretend, just like being myself and fight until the end, the last point, and just, try my best. You know, at the end we all try our best on the court, and there is nothing much we can do, you know. Of course, we have a plan, we have there's many things going on, but we're just trying our best at the end.
No, I love to hear that, and certainly, again, there's a dose of creativity, intensity, all the things. It's why getting to watch you play such a joy, and certainly excited to have you here this week. So, Corentin Moutet, my friend, congratulations on the victory, and yes, thank you for taking the time to chat.